Okay, guys, so since we're going to be talking about superlatives, so let's review first what a comparative is. So, Heiner.
The best.
Oh, John, tell me, John, what is a comparative?
Okay. Eh, More than sería como I handsome and more handsome, no, than Jaina.
Hmm? Okay,
Um,
yeah, more handsome than Heiner. That is correct. Alina,
and
can you give me an example?
superlative is
Sorry. No, superlative, don't worry. We haven't talked
okay.
about that one, so it's okay. Alina, can you give me an example using a comparative?
I am taller than my sister.
That is perfect. Thank you. Okay, so as you know, we use comparatives when we want to compare two things. If we have three or more, then we are going to use superlatives. When do we use superlatives? Okay, we use superlatives when we want to mention, when we have three or more objects and we want to highlight one, either because it is better, because it stands out for the good or the bad reasons, or for any other reason you may think of. For example, you can say, okay, let's say that I have this one, I have this other thing over here, I have two, and then I have my bottle, three. And I want to say which one I can put more water in. So I can say this one, the bottle, the green bottle, is the most useful one of the three. So that is a superlative, pretty much. I'm saying that the bottle, it stands out for the fact that I can use it more. Okay, it's more useful, the most useful of the three. So I'm comparing three things, but since I'm highlighting one quality that this one has that the other two don't, this is a superlative. Okay, for example, let's imagine that you have three brothers or three sisters or just three siblings. Okay, so and you want to say which one is the youngest. So you can say, I am the youngest in my family. That means that if you are three or more siblings, you are the, let's say, the person with the least amount of years. Okay? ¿Cómo vamos so far?
So.
Okay, it's okay. Let's look at the examples, and then if you still don't understand, we'll see. So the first one says, it's the hottest month of the year. Okay? De nuevo, in this one, they are comparing this month with the other 11 months. And they are highlighting this one for one reason, saying it is the hottest. O sea, el más caliente del año. Okay? For example, in my case, I would say that December is the most beautiful month of the year because of the weather. Again, I am mentioning the 12 months and I'm highlighting only one. Entonces, este tipo de comparación que estoy haciendo de los 12 meses, pero específicamente de uno y decir que de los 12, este es el más bonito, this is a superlative. Why? Because I'm saying that from this bunch, one stands out. O sea, como que uno sobresale, ya sea por algo bueno o malo. Okay? That is a superlative. It's the most dangerous road in the world. She's the best student in the class. Monday is the worst day of the week. Okay. So use the positive superlative adjective to say which is the biggest in a group. After superlatives, we use in, not of, plus places, etc. The world, the class. For example, let me see if they're giving us one. Okay, here we go. So for example, if you have cold, it'll be colder, the coldest. If you're using big, you're gonna be saying the biggest or no, just the biggest. If hot, the hottest. Dry, driest. Sunny, sunniest. Dangerous, the most dangerous. Good, bad, and far. They change it to the best, the worst, and the farthest. Entonces pasa como como con comparativos, van a ver algunos cambios. Vean que de hecho nos ponen el cuadrito con las dos formas, el adjetivo normal, el adjetivo en comparativo, como en colder, higher, bigger, hotter, drier, sunnier, etc. Y también nos dan la versión en superlativo. ¿Cuál va a ser la diferencia con la versión en superlativo? Two things. First, vamos a agregar da y vamos a agregarle est al verbo si es de una sola sílaba. Si el verbo termina con una vocal y una consonante, se le duplica esa última consonante, igual se le pone est. ¿Ok? If it ends on Y, then entonces se cambia el Y for I, and then you still add est. ¿Ok? Algo muy importante. En este caso, we're using the at the beginning because remember that is definite. Entonces, como that is specific, we're saying this. Es que usualmente en inglés, como cuando decimos the people like something, eso está incorrecto. ¿Por qué? Porque es a pesar de que en español lo decimos, en inglés no. En inglés utilizamos el that, y bueno, entre muchos de los escenarios, uno de ellos es cuando es algo específico. Entonces, si yo digo, the people from San Carlos are something, yes, ahí sí. Pero si solo voy a decir como la gente, no. Pero en este caso, como yo tengo varios objetos o varias personas o varios lugares y de esos voy a resaltar uno, ya sea por cosas buenas o malas, en ese caso, ahí sí. ¿Por qué? Porque estoy hablando de uno específico. Por ejemplo, como en el de diciembre. Si yo digo, December is the most beautiful month of the year, entonces ahí estoy diciendo que ese es el mes más bonito del año. Entonces, como estoy hablando de algo específico y me estoy refiriendo a un mes específico, ahí sí puedo utilizar the, y de hecho tiene que ir, o mejor dicho, it's mandatory that you use the. ¿Ok? ¿Cómo vamos hasta el momento?
Profe,
Tell me.
teacher, palabras largas como handsome,
No, jamás. No. En ese pasa, the same thing that happens with comparatives. Cuando tiene dos
the
o
best,
more syllables, exactly. En lugar de decir more or sí,
handsome.
the most dangerous, the most handsome, the most intelligent, the most, I don't know, troublesome, the most, whatever. Cuando tiene dos o más sílabas, podemos utilizar the most. Si queremos verlo en comparativo. Very important.
Okay.
Si quisieran decir no algo bueno, sino como the most, también podrían decir the least. I'm adding here in the chat. The least es lo opuesto a the most. Entonces yo pues the most dangerous sería como el más peligroso, también puede ser el menos peligroso. Ese menos sería least. The least
Pero
dangerous.
hay uno que es less,
Sí,
con doble S.
ajá, pero recordad que less es para comparativos, al igual que more.
Okay.
Entonces, more is for comparatives, the most is for superlatives, less is for comparatives. The least is for superlatives. Então vamos, chiquillos. Clear. Piece of cake.
For me, yes.
Okay, thank you, Heiner. How about you, Alina? Easy.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, what we're gonna be doing is please go ahead and move to the following page and try to complete the first practice that we have over here, 10A. It says write the opposite, and the second part says complete the sentences with a superlative. Use the adjectives in parentheses. So I'm gonna give you some time to work on that one, and then we're gonna be checking it. Okay, guys, so now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be checking the practice for 10A, the first part. It says write the opposite. So the first one, the smallest, the biggest. For number one, Alina, read the one that we have there and the opposite.
The coldest,
Mhm.
the hottest.
Exactly, the hottest. Cleaner, number two, please.
Number 2 is the most expensive, is the cheapest.
Yep, there is another possibility. You could also say the least expensive, but the cheapest is also correct. Correct. Number three, John.
Yes. Ay, excuse me. Sí, sería the best. The opposite sería the worst.
Exactly. The best, the opposite, the worst. Number four, Danny. Can you help me with number four?
Yes. The most difficult, the opposite is the easiest.
Easiest. Correct. Thank you. Number five, John.
Number 5 is the driest and the wettest.
Mhm. Number six, Alina.
The shortest, the tallest.
Mhm. Number seven, Heiner.
Number 7 is the I don't know, the nearest
Mhm.
is the farthest. I don't know.
Farthest. Exactly. Number eight, Danny.
The cleaner's opposite is dirtiest.
Dirtiest. Correct. Okay, now we're gonna move into part B. It says, complete the sentences with a superlative. Use the adjectives in parentheses. So the first one says, the tigers are the most dangerous animals in the zoo. Then number one, Danny, can you do number one?
Yes. Our house is biggest house on the street.
Can you repeat? Our house is?
The biggest.
Okay, thank you. It's because in the first time, the first try, I didn't hear the. That one is mandatory, the biggest, correct. Number two, Heiner.
Okay, number 2 is for me, Saturday is the best days of the week.
Correct. Number three, John.
Week of the week. Sorry.
My bedroom is the smallest room in our house.
Perfect. Number four, Alina.
July is the hottest month in my country.
Perfect. Number five, Danny.
My neighbors upstairs, the noisiest people in the world.
Correct. My neighbors upstairs are the noisiest people in the world. Perfect. Number 6, John.
The worst driver in my family is my dad.
Perfect. Number 7, Alina.
Sophie is the youngest student in our English class.
Youngest.
Youngest.
Mhm,
Okay.
Youngest.
Youngest.
I think it's actually not Sophie, it's Heiner, right? Heiner, you're the youngest. You
Sorry?
are the youngest here.
Yes.
Yes.
I think so. Danny, how old are you? Well, if we may know. Si puedes saber.
No, 20.
20 what?
Yes,
Just 20.
20. Yes, 20. I am young. Young.
You're
Yes.
younger than Heiner. Oiga, Heiner, le quitaron el campo. Porque Heiner, you're 21, right?
Yes, I am 21, almost
Heiner-
22 in February.
So you're not the
Ya no
youngest.
es el bebé.
Ya no eres the youngest.
No.
Now it's Danny. Danny is the youngest. Okay, number 8, and last but not least, Heiner, can you do that one?
Okay, the end, the finally, the most beautiful building in my town is the museum.
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 Museum. Just
Can you?
building.
Okay.
Tell
Can
me.
you help me?
Sure.
How do you write easier or yesers and no and noises?
Okay, here there you have it. Easier is the comparative, is in the chat. Easiest is the other one. And do you need noisier or both? Noisier and noisiest.
Noises.
Just a superlative.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Let me go ahead and write it here. Just a second. There you have it. Noisiest.
Nice.
Okay, guys, do you have any question, any concern, any doubt in regards to the topic?
I am the oldest. Así.
And the first part, number 5, the dress. The opposite is the wettest.
Wettest.
How do you write?
How do I write the wettest?
Yes.
Húmedo, mojado.
No, pero what he means is like the reason part. Recuerden que wet se escribe como W-E-T, por lo tanto, al ser vocal consonante, tenemos que duplicar la consonante y agregarle ese T. Entonces sería wettest. There you have it in the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Super one. Guys, any other question, any other concern?
Se va a reír con my video oral quiz.
Okay, I hope so, but we'll see about that. Let me go ahead and stop the recording.